Hello everyone, my name is Mohlabine. I'm currently a student at University of South Africa. I'm studying towards a bachelor's degree in consumer science, majoring in food and clothing stream. My student number is 12731072. Today I'll be doing a practical module which is FOO2602, and then I'll be doing a practical exam. So I'll be doing a table hot menu for 2 people in my restaurant, which is Letechos restaurant. So I'll be serving table to head menu with 2 drinks. So I'll be doing 4 meal course with 2 drinks. So I'll be serving a welcoming drink and a serving drink. So for my welcoming drink, I'll serve orange mojito, and then for my appetizer, I'll be serving canapes, and then for my starter, I'll be serving green salad with vinaigrette dressing, and then for my main course, I'll be serving chicken breast that is stuffed, and then with a side of roasted vegetables and dolphin potatoes. And then for the serving drink, I'll be doing a cocktail. And then for my dessert, I'll be serving steamed pudding with caramel sauce. So welcome to my Letechos restaurant, my restaurant. So let's start with the welcoming drink. Okay, so now we're going to do our orange mojito as a welcome drink. So this is our ingredients as well as our equipment. So we have glasses, chopping board, spoon, chef's knife, and then I'll use this pin as my model. And then we have serving plates, ice cubes, orange, lemons, basil leaves, salt, powder sugar, orange juice, and Sprite. We will start. We need half orange, half orange each. We need half of lemon as well. Each glass, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And then our basil leaves have been rinsed. So we're going to add 6 each glass, 6 basil leaves. We have added our basil leaves, and then we noodle everything together. Half of orange juice. Then we fill with Sprite. Okay, now we will start preparing our appetizer. So for our appetizer, we have our ingredients as well as our equipment. And then we have a ham, basil leaves, olives, cucumber, cream cheese, parsley, bread. And then for our equipment, we have toothpicks, cookie cutter, and then we have our chef knife, tablespoon, and then we have a chopping board, and then we have a tablecloth as well as a tray, a baking tray, and our plates. So we will begin, and then we'll start by chopping the parsley. We only need 15 mils of parsley. We have already rinsed our parsley. We just need it to for sprinkling. So we'll chop it. We need to slice. We need 6 lines to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. We're going to toast our bread with oven. Toast our bread for 4 minutes each side. So we're going to toast our bread for 4 minutes each side. Then we're going to preheat our stove to 200 degrees. And then we bake our bread for 4 minutes each side. And then while our bread is toasting in the oven, so we're going to slice our olives in half. Then we're removing the seeds inside. We only need 3 olives sliced. Then taking off. Then there we have our 3 olives cut in halves. And then we need 6 leaves of basil leaves. So I've already rinsed them. So just prepare them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we have our 6 leaves of basil leaves. We need 6 slices. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices. To spread our cheese cream. Our cheese cream on each side. Then we're basing with cream cheese. Need to sprinkle with parsley. We're doing our green salad. This is our ingredients as well as our equipment. We have lettuce, ham, basil leaves, cucumber, onion, carrots, olives, salt, pepper, granuled mustard, honey, wine vinegar, oil. And then for our equipment we have bowel, and then serving plates, whisker, and our thong, measuring cups, measuring spoons, chopping knife, and a chopping board, and our tablecloth. So we will begin now. Okay, so I've already rinsed my vegetables. I've washed my vegetables. So we need 8 leaves of lettuce. So we're going to chop our lettuce. Let me disconnect this. We're going to chop lettuce. And then we need half cucumber sliced. Half onion brunized. And then 2 carrots cut julienne style. Eight olives cut in half. And then we'll have 8 leaves of basil leaves. 8 leaves, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we will dice 4 slices of ham. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to slice our ham. We're going to dice our ham. Here is our ham diced. We mix everything. Okay, now for our vinaigrette dressing, we'll have 30 ml of honey, and then we have 60 ml of wine vinegar, 60 ml of wine vinegar, and then 15 ml of vanilla mustard, 15 ml of oil, a pinch of salt, a pinch of black pepper. And I'm going to mix everything together. Everything is mixed. Then we're going to drizzle our salad. Then here is our salad ready. We're plating our salad. Okay, now we're going to prepare our serving drink, which is alcoholic, and it's going to be a cocktail. So these are our ingredients as well as our equipment. We have 2 glasses, and then we have foam. I'll use this pin as my mortar, and then chef's knife. We have ice cubes, savannah, Sprite, basil leaves, lemons, and toothpicks, as well as our chopping board. Here is our basil leaves. I've already washed them. So I've already rinsed our lemons. So we need half each. So we're going to slice it in half. Okay, so we need 6 leaves of basil leaf, each glass 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to use this pin to model. We're going to add maybe half. Then we're going to top it with our Sprite. Okay. Then we prepare our garnish. Okay, so now we're preparing our main course, and then for our main course we have ingredients this side, and then this side we have our equipment, and then we have for the ingredients we have cheese cream, parsley, green beans, and then spinach, garlic, onion, potatoes, chili flakes, we have paprika, carrots, our breast, chicken breast, salt, pepper, flour, butter, milk, oil, full cream. And then for our equipment we have paper towel, baking paper, saucepan, and then we have our baking tray, we have our serving plates, measuring cups, and then we have brush, whisker, a peeler, we have tablecloth, measuring teaspoons, and our cutting pots. So let's begin with our cooking. We will start by marinating our chicken breast. We only need 2, so I've already washed them. So we're going to pat them using the paper towel. So okay, now they are dry. So we will use our chef's knife to cut them and make a pocket like so. Put half teaspoon paprika, and then half teaspoon black pepper, and a quarter of salt. A quarter of salt, then we add half teaspoon of oil. Okay. So we're going to use our brusher. So now we're preparing our stuffing, and then for our stuffing we have spinach, we have carrots, garlic, black pepper, salt, fresh cream, cream cheese, butter, saucepan, measuring cups and measuring spoons, chef's knife, peeler, garlic crusher, and then we have our cutting board, whisker, and our we need 250 ml of chopped spinach. So our spinach is already washed, yeah? It's already washed, so we're going to chop 250 ml. 30 ml of carrots. So we're gonna slice it. In a pan, we need 2 garlics of cloves, crushed 2 cloves of garlic. So we're going to crush our garlic. So we need 30 ml of butter. And we're going to fry our garlic, and then we're going to add our spinach and carrots. We're going to fry our spinach, carrots, and garlic for about 10 minutes. So, okay, now for the cream, we need 45 ml of full cream. So 45 ml is 30. We're going to use 30 ml. 30 ml plus 15 ml makes 45 ml of fresh cream. We need a quarter cup. We need a quarter cup, which is 60 ml of cheese cream. Of cheese cream. Yeah, here's our quarter cup, 60 ml of cheese cream. And a pinch of black pepper, pinch of salt. Then mixing it together. Then we're going to add our spinach. Here is our mixture. Our mixture is ready. So we're going to take our chicken breast, then we stuff it. Five ml plus 5 ml oil. 2 teaspoons of butter. So now I'm going to fry the breast, cook our stuffed breast chicken for 4 minutes per side. 4 minutes per side. Then after, we're going to take the breast and bake them in the oven for 45 minutes. Now meanwhile, we're going to grease our pan with butter. So we're going to preheat our stove to 200 and let it bake for 45 minutes. Then we proceed to making our sauce. Okay, so now we're going to prepare our sauce that goes with the chicken. So we have our ingredients as well as our equipment. We have fresh cream, pepper, salt, chili flakes, parsley, and butter. Our plate. We have measuring spoons and measuring cups, chef's knives and chopping board, and our pan. And then this is our tablecloth. So here is our parsley already rinsed. It's washed. So we're going to chop the parsley in the saucepan. Then we're turning on our stove. We're adding 15 ml butter. We add 15 ml of flour. And then now we're going to add 80 ml of full cream. 80 ml. 80 ml of milk. 1 tablespoon of parsley, chili flakes, 2.5 chili flakes, 2.5 ml. Add salt, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of black pepper. Then we let it simmer. We let it simmer for just 3 minutes. to do our roasted vegetables. So for our roasted vegetables, we have green beans, and then we have carrots, onion, garlic, pepper, salt. And then for our equipment, we have measuring scale, we have oil, we have chef knife, baking pan, baking paper, measuring spoons, a peeler, and chopping pot. So we're going to cut them julienne style. Then we're going to trim our green beans, and then after we rinse them, we're going to trim them. We need 135 ml of green beans. We use our scale. Okay, we have our 135 ml of green beans. We need half onion, sliced. Lip gloss sliced. We're going to lay our baking paper. We're going to mix our ingredients, all our ingredients, and we're going to season with salt and pepper. Then we're going to drizzle with two tablespoons of oil. 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to roast our vegetables. So we'll roast them for 30 to 45 minutes. So we'll put our stove to 170 degrees. And then we'll roast them for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, now we're preparing dolphin potatoes. We have our ingredients as well as our equipment. And then for our equipment, we have a grater. And then we have a baking tray, saucepan, a plate. We have chef's knife, peeler, measuring cup, and measuring spoon. And then we have full cream, fresh milk. And then we have black pepper, salt, potatoes, cloves, and cheddar cheese, as well as parsley. So we'll begin. We have already rinsed our potatoes, so we're going to slice them as thinly as possible. And then we need 2 cloves of garlic. In a pan, we're going to add 225 ml of fresh milk. Fresh milk. And we're adding again 250 ml of cream. Okay. And then we're going to add our floss. And then we're adding our potatoes. We're going to simmer them until the potatoes are a bit tender. And using a slotted spoon, we're going to gently stir. Every now and then we have to come and check and stir so that they don't stick. We're going to let them simmer until the potatoes are tender. So I'll add a pinch of salt to let it cook with salt a bit. Then I'll let it simmer. About 60 ml of grated cheese. I'm going to need 250 ml of grated cheese. Okay. Here's our 250 ml grated cheese. So we're going to put it now. And we sprinkle it with parsley. And we're going to bake. We're going to bake for 20 minutes. We bake it at 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Now we proceed. We're going to do our dessert. For our dessert, I'll be serving steamed pudding with caramel sauce. So these are the ingredients as well as the equipment. So we have milk, fresh cream, cinnamon, vanilla, lemon, eggs, blueberries, sugar, flour, butter, raisins, baking soda, baking powder. And then for our equipment, we have a saucepan, metal bowl, and then a bowl and a platings. We have chef knife, we have whisk, and then we have measuring cups and measuring spoons, as well as our chopping board. So let's proceed. Then in a bowl, I will add 2 tablespoons of butter, 15 ml plus 15 ml butter. Then we add half cup of sugar. This is half cup sugar. Then we're going to mix together. And then we add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 5 ml. 1 teaspoon is 5 ml. 5 ml of vanilla. Then we add our 2 eggs. And we whisk everything together. $15 ml, 2 tablespoons of raisins. 15 ml of raisins times 2. And we mix together. We're going to add 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon, which is 5 ml of baking powder, this is our 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then we add a quarter teaspoon, 1.25, ml. And then we add half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon, 2.5 ml, 2.5 cinnamon. And we mix everything together, and we will gradually add flour to our mixture and whisk. So now everything is being mixed together. So we're gonna take our bowl, and we're going to grease it with butter. Then after, we're going to add our mixture. Everything is being added. Then in a saucepan, we're going to add 3 cups of water. 3 cups of water. We're going to put our bowl, and we're going to steam for. We're going to steam for 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to prepare our caramel sauce. Okay, for our caramel sauce, in a pan, to add half cup brown sugar in a saucepan. Then we're taking it to the stove. We will keep on stirring until our sugar is caramelized. Okay, our sugar now is dissolved. We're going to add butter. Adding 3 We're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. 3 tablespoons of butter. 2. You need to be fast. 3. 30 ml of cream. 30 ml cream. And then we take it to yarn and we stir. Let it simmer for about 2 minutes. Then it's okay. It's cooked now. So we're gonna let it cool. Let it cool. Switch off our stove. Which means just half an hour. Mix everything. Finishing our dessert, we will be doing our sugar spin. So we're going to add 60 ml of sugar in a pan. 60 ml of sugar. So we're taking it to stove to dissolve so we can make our sugar spin. So we'll stir our sugar until it's dissolved. Our sugar is ready. Our sugar is ready. Now we're plating our desserts. Then we have our sauce. I'm gonna use a bread knife